She was standing outside.
I think they called her name. I know they called her name.
Called her name?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, her name was called, and I guess I can explain it to her in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me just a second. We need a sentencing on Timoteo Castaneda, please. Good morning, sir. Are you Timoteo Castaneda?
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Castaneda was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to indecency.
One courtroom, two defendants, and everything hangs on a single decision. Freedom isn't guaranteed, it's negotiated. And one mistake could turn probation into prison.
With a child by sexual contact, I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor. No additions or corrections.
Same Penn State, Your Honor.
All right. Any reason not to go forward with sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right, sir. I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include being on the sex offender caseload and following through with any required treatment. They will also do a substance abuse assessment to see if there's any treatment needed for that. Whether you think you need it or not, if they say there's treatment needed, you will be ordered to go through with any recommendations. You're also to abstain from the use of all intoxicating substances, including alcohol. If there's any issues with your ability to do that, talk to probation and they'll get you the help that you need. Finally, in addition to the other regular conditions, you will have no contact at all with Saul Villalobos. That's obviously in person. That's through any other means. You can't send messages, electronic contact, anything like that. If you do everything that you're supposed to correctly on your probation, then this is a great opportunity, because at the end of your probation, the case will actually be dismissed and you won't have the felony conviction on your record. The other side of that, however, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court and you can be found guilty and facing a sentence anywhere in the range of punishment, which is between 2 years and up to 20 years. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's fine.
You already signed and went over the sex offender registration requirements paperwork. It is very important that you keep up with that and make sure that you're registered appropriately at the right place, right time every year, okay? I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Trish.
Let's send Weinberg. So we probably could legitimately do it from the date of arrest. He never got out. Yeah. No, sorry. Good morning. Are you Aaron Shetley? I'm sorry, Terrell Coker. Hold on a second. Miss French on Terrell Coker.
I haven't had a chance to visit with Miss French. I've been next door. But
I'll hold the case.
Please, I'll come back.
Okay.
I want to talk to Miss French.
All right, y'all go have a seat. Corey Richardson, Mr. Crenshaw, that's a set for a plea today.
Yeah, sure.
Are y'all Denisha Jackson, Miss French?
I'm signing it now, Your Honor. There was a glitch with the time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me, I'll hold that a minute because they'll have to do fingerprints and everything. Just have a seat. Watch for the clerk. She'll call you up in a minute. What about Autumn Payne? Ready on that one. Good morning. Are you Autumn Payne?
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She did, Judge.
Ms. Payne, in cause number 25, DCCR 1142, you're charged with a state jail felony offense of criminal mischief from July 19th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? Speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them, but the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Lewis? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? So you can't change your mind if I follow the agreement.
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement is for a 5-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. There would be restitution ordered in the amount of $4,050, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including having no contact or communication at all with Anrith Scott. Do you understand? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number one.
No objection, Judge.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Payne is not competent?
No.
And based on the fact that it's a state jail and you have that restitution, is there any reason not to go forward with sentencing and waive that report?
Not at all, Judge. In fact, I was going to suggest that my records only show a 2021 juvenile for UUMV, but other than that, no other criminal history.
All right, so Ms. Payne, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. I'm going to waive the pre-sentence report, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 5 years. You are ordered to pay the $500 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $4,050, and to have obviously no contact or communication with Anrith Scott. If you do everything you're supposed to on this probation, follow all of the rules, and don't have any violations, pay that restitution, then this is an excellent opportunity, because you do not have a felony conviction on your record. A felony conviction on your record would change your life very negatively in lots of ways. And so this is a great opportunity. The other side of that opportunity, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, you can be found guilty, so you would become a convicted felon, and you could go to the state jail prison for anywhere between 6 months and up to 2 years. Do you understand? Also, I want to make sure that the restitution is paid first before that fine. Right. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. And so if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, watch for probation to call you up to her desk. She's sitting right over there, and she's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Okay. All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good morning. Are you Takarian Gilbo? Excuse me. And this is 21-36753. Ms. Gilbo is charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle, 2021.
Yeah.
What is the announcement?
If we could get one more reset, Your Honor, I have met with her. We have received an offer from the state. We just need to have some time to review, and we'll be prepared to
Okay.
do something.
Sure. I'm going to do a normal. Any issues?
No, Judge, and the other two co-defendants have been disposed of.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to reset your case about 30 days or so. Make sure you call, make an appointment, visit with Ms. Holmes before that next court day. Okay. All right. Y'all free to go.
Knock on wood. It's supposed to
All right, sir, are you Aaron Shetley?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, and so Mr. Shetley, in cause number 24, DCCR 0776, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of assault, family violence, violation from October 22nd of 2022. And what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment would be between 2 years and up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have here a plea bargain rejection that you've signed that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty in your case.
Just a part, Judge. I didn't put a term.
Okay.
We did.
Deferred probation. Okay. So for deferred probation, which is, I'm sure you've talked with your attorney, is a type of probation where you don't have a felony conviction on your record if you successfully complete it. You have every right to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you go to trial and what your options are if you wanted to plead guilty and all of that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial.
That's correct.
All right, we'll get it set for trial. Obviously, if something changes with any negotiation, y'all let me know as quickly as you can before trial.
Deferred doesn't mean forgiven. It means tested. Every condition is a line you cannot cross. In this courtroom, second chances exist, but they come with a price.